Yay, we're live. All right. A little later than I had planned. Whew, comes running in out of breath. There's a lot going on. I have a lot happening. And even though I made it a little later, I still didn't get everything. We had, as you know, my closet fell down. My closet rack fell down, and my friend came over, took notion. Today was the day. So put it back up, and it took a little while this evening, you know. So wasn't quite ready to come in like usual, but we're here now. So if anybody shows up, oh, um, but I thought tonight would be a good night to prepare for a solstice gathering, and I think it would be nice to have a solstice gathering. The thing is, here, I'm thinking most people are probably going to be having a gathering of their own over solstice, which is the uh, the longest day, basically, in the northern hemisphere. And it is the real start of summer, supposedly. It is when the sun's light is the longest and supposedly the strongest. And it is a time that is celebrated in a lot of cultures, different ways, but mostly it has to do with fertility, because this is summer, the growing season in the Northern Hemisphere. So I'm going to do my prelude to the show, which is welcome to D Ocean's Deep Woo. I do woo. We do woo here. We do the deep woos, deepest of woo. And Cowboy here is may do a cameo tonight. But I thought it would be nice to start out with asking some questions about um, things for the next 3 months, which the solstice covers next 3 months. So whatever you're doing on the solstice, whatever kind of thing you do, you might want to think it through carefully because it's going to carry through the next 3 months. Okay, I am D Ocean and I am a shamanic medium, and here we do things like readings and talk about all kinds of woo. And basically, you may see me moving the camera around a little bit here and there because I'm not quite satisfied. Just got a new camera holder, so we'll see how it works out. And okay, I have to preface everything by saying that we here are mostly a community of experiencers, people who've experienced some kind of woo. That is to say, something mystical, magical, paranormal, that kind of thing. And so basically, if you come in here, you're going to get your questions answered, probably some questions answered, but we don't bandy around wondering if these things exist. We know these things exist. We know that all sorts of paranormal exists. People report it all the time, all over the planet. So, hello, Richard. How are you doing? And we're sort of like a family here. So, If you are an experiencer, you are welcome here and you will be respected, okay? Because we respect experiencers here. We don't think that the millions of people who report things all over the place are all crazy. We just don't buy that. And personally, I think we're right on the verge of that just being accepted. I think that we're not very far from a time when everything's just going to be accepted. It's like, oh, wow, it does exist. I think probably the rest of the year, we're going to have all kinds of things come up, but it's going to be probably most of it's going to be oriented towards our politics. I'll get more into this. I do want to say, remind you that this is in-game tricks and hacks for this massively multiplayer total immersion VR learning game we call Life on Earth at this time. And has nothing to do with real life, which supposedly takes place outside the Matrix. Okay? I do want to say that I think that the inverted matrix is collapsing, that which we're calling the inverted matrix, or the syndrome you probably know as, what am I doing here? Everything's upside down, backwards, and inside out. That, yes, that is what we call the inverted matrix. So I think we are seeing now, what we are seeing is the collapse of the inverted matrix. We've all asked for that. What does it look like? This is what it looks like, apparently. It's going to look kind of scary at first. It's not going to look good, but it's something dying, okay? And my cards keep saying it's got to die. Things have got to die for better things to live, to be born. So don't fear it. It's a good thing. When these systems belly up, it's going to be the best thing. I'm also telling people to please don't fear the shortages. Just gear up a little bit. Realize there might be rolling blackouts. There might be shortages in some things. I think it's going to be kind of staggered. I don't think it's going to be all at once. A lot of it's been cushioned. We're in a much better place than we might have been. I'll say right now, it doesn't look like there's really going to be a solar flash. It doesn't look like we're going to need one. That's what everybody else is getting to, and I got the same thing. Solar flash is not going to be necessary. And I know you've heard that we have to have that in order to XYZ and go into 5D and all of that, but really, the truth is what really I said a long time ago. I mean, I'm willing to accept that we might have needed one. And it looks like we might have needed one, but we've won already. So now we may not need a solar flash, and so we're not going to have one. We might have needed something odd like that, but it doesn't look like that's really going to be a thing. And so you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry. As far as I can tell, okay, here, I'm gonna get this out of the way right away. Do we have to worry about, okay, first let's test it. My name is Ocean's Deep. Okay, it's not Ocean's Deep Goo. I was gonna say, it's already saying no. Not Ocean's Deep Goo. No. The channel is Ocean's Deep Woo. Yes. Okay, it's working. Okay, first of all, are we going to have any drastic destruction event? No, not really. The planetary destruction, No, we're not going to have that. And sometimes I think these things were, sometimes I went, okay, were those rumors that we were going to have this destruction? I need to know who they were propagated by. Were they propagated by the dark hats to scare us? To frighten us? Yes. Okay. Okay, stop. Okay, so the white hats are firmly in charge now and are kind of working behind the scenes so we don't have the cognitive dissonance getting in the way. Okay, that's what I've been getting. Is that a lot of things are happening covertly, the changes are happening covertly because too many people have cognitive dissonance. You try to tell them any darn thing. They're deeply, deeply hypnotized. What are you doing? Are you sharpening your claws on mommy's couch? You're you're being a bad little boy because you know you can get by with it because mommy is streaming. Uh-huh. I know, I know. You know you can get away with it. You know you can get away with it anyway because mommy loves you. Yes. Yes. Mommy loves you. So basically it looks like really there was a lot of fear. There might have been a chance in the last place we were of something happening. I don't feel we're in the same place. I feel we've already changed. That that we are on the leading edge of 5D already, and that we're already feeling it. I feel by December this is going to be pretty much wrapped up. A lot of truth is going to come out. As a matter of fact, a lot of things, the movie might end, according to my one dream, the movie might end as early as July 4th, as July. And it might end with a bang, but it's not going to be a planetary destructive thing. So relax. Just the higher you keep your vibration right now, the better off you're going to be. The higher you can, well, imagine keeping your thoughts, your actions, eating high vibrational food. Okay, eating yeah, mostly organic. You know, if you're celebrating tomorrow, celebrate with organic food. This is a good time to buy it to bring that energy in. It would be a lovely time to plant some plants. It would be a lovely time to, since it's fertility, if you're thinking about having that kid, you might want to get to it. Might be a good time. You know, in Sweden, when they celebrate, that's one of the ways they celebrate. And a lot of kids are born 9 months afterwards. So in Sweden, so it's a time of fertility. It's often celebrated with wreaths of flowers in your hair. So even if you aren't in San Francisco, going to San Francisco, be sure to wear some flowers in your hair. It starts on the 21st at like 5 something in the morning here, I think. And too old for more kids. Richard. I'm not sure that this crew is going to be having a lot of children. You know, I'm not that this is going to be necessarily relevant. But you can have fun and you know, still celebrate. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Say no more. Mm, yeah. So, um, but it is a time to celebrate, and really we should be celebrating. Yes, I am having hot chocolate. Guess what? It's mushroom hot chocolate. Yes, with functional mushroom, and it's good. You don't taste the mushrooms. You just taste the hot chocolate. Mm. Anyway, with real cacao, so it's lovely and not too sweet. So anyway, so uh, one of the things people do is plant. Another thing people do is wear flowers. Another thing people do is celebrate physically, and intimately. Some people, uh, particularly unmarried people, it's a time for them to see who they're going to marry. Basically, your divination, there are ceremonies for divination for who you're going to marry. So if you are single, it might be a good time to find out and ask for who you're going to marry. Or if you're going to marry, or who you're going to be with, whatever is going on with that with you. You had your first date in 2 years. Oh, see, it's working already. Yeah, that would be nice. Gee, a date. Wow. Wonder what that would be. No, I've been on a couple of dates, but don't look for it to turn into marriage or anything of the sort. But I tell you, I had one date during the COVID lockdown. Oh God. Nah, I ain't even gonna talk about it. Okay. So it would be nice if someone would show up in my life that there would be some kind of a future and relationship with. But right now, I don't know if that's going to happen. I would hope it would. I'm keeping a hope. I would like a companion with benefits and, um, yeah, somebody to have fun with, somebody to go places and do stuff with. I have some friends that I do some things with here and there, but it's not really the same kind of thing. Anyway, I thought we would do maybe some readings to see what the next 3 months are going to look like. And if you want a reading, it's a free bonus reading night. Oh, you went out on a motorcycle and it was great. Oh, that would be fun. Hmm. Yeah, that would be excellent. Excellent way to go. Um, okay, so I think I'm going to do a reading just to see what the 3 months are like and ask a few questions about what's going on in the world because I keep getting asked. Oh, and I'm wearing white to represent light. Okay. And the light is the strongest. Okay. So that's what that's about. You don't see me wearing white that often, all white. That's hopefully my cards are where I left them and didn't get misplaced. No, they're right here. Okay. So we're going to find out um, and if you miss this, it's okay because honestly, it's a beautiful evening and I really wouldn't blame you if you started your solstice celebration early. I think I am going to try and have our celebration on Wednesday evening, hopefully Wednesday evening, because I'll have time then. And let's see, I'll make sure nobody else came in while I wasn't looking. So basically, let's see what the next 3 months are going to look like just for all of us, okay? Just as a whole, for people on this planet and beings on this planet. What is the next 3 months going to be about? But I can already tell you a lot of it's going to be political. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera around. So get ready. Whoop. Turn the camera around. Now you get to see me at weird angles for a minute. Yeah. We're doing this with on an extreme budget, so I am paying for this monthly though to make sure we get to keep all our content on StreamYard. So I'm gonna say, if anybody sees this and would like to donate, this is my PayPal. Okay, and this is my lovely window facing the parking lot. And this is the pillow that I use as a camera dolly. Now I'm going to put this little contraption on here so that y'all can see the cards. Okay, see how neat that is? It's going to bounce around a little bit. Well, oops, a lot. But this is the best I got. This is the best I can do. Okay, so we're shuffling. What have we got coming up the next 3 months? What have we got coming up the next 3 months? And I wrote a song about the cat. No, I'll have to sing it sometime. I might do music on Wednesday too. I might get out some of the instruments, do music. Okay, next 3 months. Okay, that feels about, nope. Does that feel right? Okay. Hey, David Castle. Greetings and favor to you too. The first card is, oops, I got it upside down. There is no upside down in these cards. Sweat Lodge, cleaning out, cleaning and clearing. The Talking Stick, a lot of opinions. Great Smoking Mirror, wow, this is all about, oh, and Great Mystery. Wow. This looks interesting and rites of passage. All right. Well, pretty clear to me. Let me get this candle lit so that I need to get this candle lit here. And I'll tell you what I'm seeing here. I know what probably for the next 3 months I'm going to be dealing with this stuff I cleaned out of my storage unit. That's personally. I'm probably here's our lovely candle. Wait, there it is. There's one thing I'm going to be doing is getting all this stuff, trying to bring chaos out of disorder caused by all of this stuff that came out of my storage locker. So let's see. Okay, here, Sweat Lodge. Sweat Lodge is a clear out, a cleaning. It's where you go to sweat, have visions of the future, and get rid of your impurities. The men, this was traditionally men, although women now practice it too. This was never done in the old days. They figured that women would go to the women's lodge, the Black Lodge, the women's lodge, during the moon time, and that was their clearing out time. But the men had the sweat lodge, but now this pretty much applies to everybody, since women are now going to the sweat lodges too, because a lot of them are under a lot of the same pressures men have traditionally been under. Okay, so the talking stick, viewpoints and options. This is a lot of people talking. Okay, this is spring, or the beginning. This is summer, which would be now. Okay. I really don't think this is going to be talking so much about, it may or may not be talking about time, but this is definitely talking about people having a lot to say. This is telling me that we're going to hear a lot of stuff from a lot of people. The talking stick was passed around, and only the person with the talking stick would talk. This was sort of what they had instead of Robert's Rules of Order. They had other rules. And one of them was whoever had the stick does the talking. Okay. They would pass it around until everybody in the group was heard. There's also an answering feather sometimes, so that you could give that feather to a person and then they were going to answer, not everybody else. Okay. You could only answer if you had that feather, that kind of thing. This was their easy ways of, they had very, you know what, I've got to admire the elegance of the way that they did things. Sometimes there was an elegance to this. So the great smoking mirror right across from the sweat lodge, which is where you heat rocks and pour water on them, and the place fills with steam, and it's like a steam bath, and it gets very hot, by the way. And the great smoking mirror. Okay, for the next 3 months, I think we're going to have a very hot and steamy. One thing it means, I think, is we're going to have a very hot and steamy summer. It's going to be hot, but it's not going to be, I don't think we're going to have as much burning as we've had in other years. I think we're going to have more moisture. I'm getting that there's going to be enough rain. And if not, let me know, because I send rain, you know. Hey, Marilena came in. Hi, Marilena. Kira, how are you doing? How are you doing, Kira? You haven't been here before. Okay, great. Well, Great Smoking Mirror being right across from this is like the clear out, and this is the mirroring. This is like when you do the Great Smoking Mirror, you reflections, okay? And I think it's also speaking to, we're seeing a lot of doubles. We're not seeing, somehow I'm not, this has something to do with seeing doubles, seeing reflections. But everything that we see is going to be a reflection. It's a time for reflection. Everything we see is going to be, we're going to reflect back on things a lot. Okay. And see what was happening as opposed to what we thought was happening. Hi. Oh, cool. Oh, cool, Kira. You're still at work, but you know you're good. Okay, that's great. Yeah, you can run this in the background and lurk if you have to. That's cool. But basically, then I'm seeing great mystery. That's usually a lot of times, okay, that's a lot of mysteries come to light. But that can also mean, that's also my card that means the star people. So when great mystery comes up, it often means the star people may become, and I think that might be more towards the end of the year, because that's up there in the north. It's also in the place of the home of the elder. So I think we're going to get some disclosure of some kind um, toward the end of the year, though. Or it may even be just the end of this 3 months, which would comprise, let's see, June, July, August, and a little bit into September. Yeah, we may start to see some disclosure, and we may start to see the star people a little bit more active. But great mystery up there is pretty cool. Rites of passage during the next 3 months. Yeah, I'm going to have to say this will probably be toward the end of this cycle, so more towards August, September. We're going to start to see more about these star people. Probably. The rites of passage is moving on to another stage of existence, another stage of life, another station in life, and sometimes it can mean death or birth. Sometimes it can be you just turned 65. I'm going to be turning 65 in December. But I mean, it's something like that. You've hit puberty, or you have reached middle age, or you graduated, or and this can literally be a graduation. We are, after all, part of a university or learning. This was a learning game as well as something for pleasure. You could also learn quite a lot from here. So, but it was a school, okay, and Earth has been for a long, long time. Many people have referred to Earth many beings have referred to Earth as a school. It looks like we are graduating. We're getting ready to graduate. And graduation time is coming upon us. And this is what we've been asking for. So it's a great time to celebrate that. Meanwhile, Marilena is celebrating their first day of winter. And they're getting less light than ever. Yeah, first day of summer here tomorrow. So, Marilena, we're kind of connecting the two hemispheres. Right now, we are functioning as the corpus callosum, which is the parts that connect your left hemisphere and your right hemisphere. Okay, so we're kind of being the corpus callosum right now by having our friends from South Africa here, and maybe some of our Aussie friends will show up too. So we have northern and southern latitudes here. That's really cool. So, good to see you, Marilena, and good to see you, Gemini. You have a question of the pendulum or the cards? Because we're right in the middle of doing a reading, and we can do it afterwards if you want a couple of cards. But right now we're doing a reading about what the next 3 months are going to be like for the Earth. Okay. Okay. Okay, great. Right now what are the next 3 months going to be like? It looks like we are graduating during this time. I am being told we are already in the leading edge of 5D. We're already in it. We're already getting into it. So if you're hearing that we are going to 5D, well, yeah, we're doing it every moment that our vibration is ascending. We're ascending every time You look around, you're looking at a different world and more of the 5D. So first, we're going to have to get rid of some stuff. It's saying you're going to have to get rid of some stuff. Now, let me tell you something interesting about this. This is the path. Okay, this is the good red road, they call it. This is the path of life. We're going from talking to great mystery. It looks like after our rites of passage, we start to see more star people. Hello, Denali. And but this is the path of spirit. We're cleansing. Okay. Very interesting. We're cleansing. Okay, so I wish this thing didn't bounce as much as it does, but sorry about the camera work, but this is what we got. Okay, so now the other cards. What's it going to be like for the next 3 months? What's it going to be like for the next 3 months? What's going to be? What's going to be? What's it going to be for the next 3 months? What's it going to be? For everybody. This is just general for everybody. The world in general. Next 3 months. Okay, I think we got it. Oh, the owl. Seeing through darkness. Also can be a prelude to an encounter. A lot of experiencers see owls right around the time they have an experience. Okay, so very interesting card. And on top of the clean out, and it might also be saying, because, yeah, it might also be saying a clean out is taking place of the darker stuff. Okay, here's Mouse, the talking stick. And here is Mouse. And Mouse looks up close at things, studies the fine print. You know, I always get an image of a mouse reading a document, a mouse reading a book, you know. But I think it's talking about we're going to be seeing things differently. We're going to actually be taking a much closer look. That's where all these opinions are coming from. Going to be hearing a lot of, and a miracle. Okay, a miracle. Moose, something we're going to be really happy about. Okay, we're going to be very happy, and we're going to be telling everybody how happy we are. But the badger, right here in the middle, interesting card to get there. Okay, there's a couple of different meanings here. One of them is the badger doesn't let go. Once it latches on, it doesn't let go. Okay. The other thing about a badger is it can mean somebody is badgering you. But it can also mean healing with roots and herbs. So, because badger is one of the types of healers, and it's the type of healer that will never give up. Hey, Drake, how you doing? So we're going to ask more about that. We're going to ask more about that. And I think we're definitely going to need to ask some more about that. So we got some very interesting cards here. This is kind of self-explanatory. This is one of the miracle cards. And I'm getting, because of that, we're getting clarity. Clarity finally coming. And it'll be closer to the end, like maybe after July. Okay. Maybe toward the end of July, maybe August, maybe even getting close to September. we finally get some clarity about what's really going on. The moose is we're going to be really happy about something. We're going to be ecstatic over the moon about something and just wanting to tell everybody, probably discuss it with each other. Looking at it, it is once we see up close what's really going on. And the moose, okay, and I can see that's very good. But what is this badger? This thing in the middle. That is a sacrifice. Something will be sacrificed. And it will be painful during this next 3 months. But it will be sacrificed for the good of all. So this is a self-sacrifice, but we're talking about everybody. We're all, it's like we're going to have to make some sacrifices. I don't mean run out in the woods, make an altar and sacrifice something like, an animal or something, or your firstborn like in the Bible. But anyway, no, none of that. We're all going to have to make some sacrifices to get there, to get to that place. So there will be some sacrifices. Some things will go by the wayside. We'll have to give them up. This is willingly giving them up. There are some things we're going to have to give up. Possibly our dependence on fossil fuel might be one of those things. I think it probably is. Rabbit is, this is a time when a lot of people are going to be afraid and nervous and looking for the shoe to drop. When is that other shoe going to drop? So it's going to be okay, I'm not going to lie. This is not going to be an easy, road for some people. Okay. But, okay, let me ask. Am I moving along the right? Am I getting this right? Yes. So does this pertain, remember this pertains to the world. Does this pertain to people who are in the know about what is actually going on? Are we going to be, no, we're not. It's saying no. We're not going to be fearful. We're not going to be the ones in fear. Is this people who don't know what's going on are going to be very fearful and have to sacrifice a lot of things? It's giving me a very strong yes. Okay. So I think what's happening is, since this is for the world at large, there are going to be a lot of people who are going to be scared. They're going to have to sacrifice. They're going to have to give things up that they didn't ever think they wanted to give up, and yet it has to be. Okay, can you tell me anything more about this? A lot of things, unlimited vision. I think that's what people are going to have to develop. Okay, they're going to have to look larger. And armadillo, set up boundaries. There's going to be boundaries. Okay, so basically what we've got here is we hit the boundary. This is about boundaries and protections. Yes, I think we're permeating the boundary of the next world. There's going to be, yeah, okay. So for people like us, it's going to be good times. Look, sharing quickening, okay? It's going to be good times for us. We're going to be getting together in groups and celebrating. And this card with that, an antelope, is do what you must, make whatever sacrifices you must make, but don't forget to celebrate and get together. And when these things happen, it will pull us together, because in an emergency or in hard times, in times of shortage, people get together and share. They come together in communities and they learn to care about each other and they learn to share. And this is do it now. Start doing it even now. You can start your communities where you are doing your bartering and trading and looking after each other. You can do it right now and you'll be ahead of the curve, because that's going to have to happen. So, basically, am I on the money with that? Or is there more to that? Is there anything more to that is there more? There is more. But I am on the right track with that. Yes, I definitely am. Okay. So there's even more. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to pull, for anybody waiting for a personal reading, I'm going to have to do some more cards, because this is saying there are more things going on. So I'm going to do yet another. It wants to say more. Okay, but I'm still getting that we are going to be more prepared for this than most people. So it really won't hurt us that much. Really, we will not be the ones in pain and fear when this happens. We'll be ready for this. So, okay. What else do you want to tell us about this time? Obviously, you want to talk. You want to tell us. Okay. What more? Expansion. Storyteller. Some stories are going to come out. Stone people, record keepers, knowing revealed. Remember what was down here? Yes, things are going to come out. People's opinions were down here. Now it says records and knowing revealed. We're going to learn what was really going on all this time, and maybe learn even about what our true history is. I kind of feel like we're going to start to find out what our real history is. Usable energy, thunder beings. Okay, it looks like we're going to have, once again, that can be rain. And I think it will be kind of rainy this year. It will be hot, but kind of rainy. Probably in a lot of places, it will be kind of a rainy season. So this will be great for crops, though. Any crops you are growing are going to grow like crazy in hot and humid weathers. But, you're going to want to definitely be prepared to stay cool somehow. Okay. So smoke signals is intent, is remember to keep your intentions pure. And okay, intentions. And that could also be, that's a volcano there, though. We might be hearing more from a volcano. That might actually be talking about a volcano. Peyote ceremony, new abilities. And they talk about how peyote was used to show people. It was kind of a rites of passage type thing, vision quest type thing, to show people that there's more to life than they can see with their regular eyes. Okay. Yeah, quickness as well, alacrity. And so basically, But the thunder beings are also usable energy. I think we're going to see, am I right about this before I even say this? Am I right about this? Alternative energy. Yes. We're going to see alternative energy. Is this got to do with a volcano? An actual volcano, or is it just no? Oh, good. Whew. That worried me for a minute there, because some of the volcano things I've heard have not been that great. Some people could be getting hurt. So is a volcano gonna? Well, yes. Is it gonna be terribly destructive? No, not so much. So yeah, there's going to be some volcanic activity. It's not going to be as bad as it could be. Um, so it's not going to be that dangerous. Okay, is this what I think it is, where the truth comes out about certain people? Oh yes. Uh, and lots of rain, but also alternative energy, right? This is, we hear the stories and our minds expand. People's minds finally expand. And this is giving people time to catch up that haven't quite caught up. Okay, this is all very positive, although it's going to look scary. Remember, it's going to look scary. We've been getting 80 degrees and even up to 90 here in Ohio. Okay, so for the next 3 months, and Buffalo, which is abundance. And also, there's more to that. Horse, which we get a direction. This is power. This is whale, records, knowing more about this, knowing things, about knowing, because the whale, it said they remember all the way from the beginning. I think we're going to start to see more of our hidden history come out during these months. These next 3 months, a lot of our hidden history comes out. Mountain lion, a leader comes, a leader. I think we're going to see a leader arise, or maybe return. Once again, we've got a miracle card. So, a miracle, new abilities. Oh, am I okay? Am I right? We're going to see more and more of our old abilities returning. Okay. We're going to see more and more. Is that what that's about? We're going to see we're going to see miracles. We're going to see more and more of our abilities that we're supposed to have are going to return, and we're going to see it in big ways. Oh, this is very exciting. Be excited, be happy. This is going to be great. Anybody have any questions about this? Yeah, it says it's also going to be very hot here. Up here, it's probably going to be extreme. It's kind of giving me one of those extreme weather. So it's probably going to be as cold down there as it is hot up here. Yeah. So let me see. Do I have any questions about this? So I seem to be on a roll here. Um, is there any advice for those of us who are, oh, This is great. Advancement and birth. This is an achievement of age. This is an achievement of experience, the war bonnet. Advancement, cradleboard is often a birth. This is literally death and rebirth. This is moving up a rebirth. The rebirth is literally going to start within the next 3 months. We're going to see a lot of things are going to die, but some other things are going to be reborn, and we will have responsibility. Though there's going to be responsibilities coming up. Those of us who know, this was for those of us who know, we advance, we actually get honored, I think, for some of the things. And this is a birth or rebirth, but also that comes with responsibility. And let's see, what are the animals? No, I didn't really shuffle it. Let me get my mind on. Come on now. Girl, get your mind on what you're doing. For the next 3 months. For us, those of us who know what's going on, pretty much, who've been keeping up with what's actually happening, as well as we can, know as much as we can. Squirrel, prepare, be prepared, and also things happening quickly. Things will happen quickly. The advancement will come quickly, and we need to be prepared for it. And the spider spins a web to catch what she needs. So build your network up. Build your network. It's very important to be networking. And also, it's associated with the number 8. And this talks about the internet, too, a lot of times. This is my card to mean internet. So this whale can also mean music, as well as remembering from there. You know what? It sounds like music. When we listen to music, we're going to hear it in an entirely different way now. It's almost like music is going to talk to us. And there have been things embedded in our music that we didn't even know were there. When you hear music now, you're going to hear it different. I think this, and we are going to come up with new music to celebrate this time. This looks good, but be prepared. Just be prepared. Just know that it's coming. Hide your nuts, you guys. No, wait, no. I mean, just, like, put a few things back. Just be prepared. It changes. And it's going to be great. My sense of humor hasn't changed much, though, has it? No. Okay. Yeah, the whale. The whale. Singing and music can also mean that. But there's a star there. Sirius. Ooh, the Syrians are very involved in all this. Ah, yes. Right. Leave the 3D back. Leave it. Drop it at the door. We don't need that anymore. Yep. We don't need that anymore. This is great. There will be enough. The buffalo says there will be enough if we share properly And Mother Earth has told me this many times. If humans would only share properly, there would be plenty for all. There's no need for shortages ever. She's very abundant. She can produce enough. She says she has, in the past, produced enough food for 3 times the amount of people we have now. This means we did at one time have a very expansive civilization, and people were everywhere, all over the planet. Literally, we had a bigger population than we do now. And we saw that when we were freeing trapped souls. This is great. This is great. This is great. Okay. Celebrate, celebrate. I would say, you know, keep your intentions high, celebrate, celebrate. Uh, we are the cavalry coming over the hill to save us. Uh, that's us. We're taking our place as the elders. Some of us are going to be, and those of us who have been keeping up, we're going to take our place as the elders and be able to claim our feathers, our war bonnet feathers, because we've been through our battles. You've been through a lot of battles to get this. Claim it. This is, but now you have that you've passed this, you have a responsibility to the future. Okay, so let's get to making a great future. And you know what? I think probably the hardest part for some of us is when this is finally over, is getting used to the matrix that is not inverted. I really can see that that's going to be hard for some of us because we're used to being skeptical and cagey and doubting and having to question everything, and walking into a supermarket and wondering what's going to poison us and what's not, and having to sort all that out. Well, the time is coming when we're not going to have to do that anymore. When the people that are governing are going to be a lot more honest, and we're not going to have this inverted matrix, then what are we going to do? Wow, that was very positive, although scary. There's going to be a scary part, but it's going to be very positive. This is great. Yippee yahoo! This is just great. I am happy, 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 happy to hear that. Strangeland, you snuck in here while I was doing the reading. Hi, how you doing? Yes, James Oritz. Yay. Okay, so you know what? We really have something to celebrate. So I think Wednesday I'm going to plan a celebration for us. I think maybe if the weather permitting, I might take the guitar outside. And maybe I'll even take it out on the patio or something in case of rain, because we may get rain. But yeah, I think I'm going to try and do some kind of an outdoor thing for us on Wednesday night. That will be fun. That will be fun. Yes. Okay. So if you're not happy and feeling like you could jump all over the place right now, you should be. We are winning. We have won, in fact. We're just going to be doing mop up now. This is just going to be mop up. We have won. I feel such an excitement welling up in me right now as I talk about this, and as I'm asking, is there anything further? It's like, yes, rejoice, rejoice, rejoice. You've won. We have a victory. We have a definite victory for everybody who has decided that they're going to move up to the 5D, to the next, to the better, much higher, much more, how can I say it, more You know what I'm trying to say. I don't have the words. I'm seeing all these pictures in my mind. You know how this is, some of you who do this. I'm seeing all these pictures in my mind. The brighter day, we're on the verge of it. We're right on the verge of it. It's it's so exciting. We finally made it here. And within 3 months, we're going to look back and know there's going to be definite signs we made it. We're going to know we made it. We're going to be able to feel that we made it. Okay? This is very exciting. Ah, there's a change this week. Yeah, we won, we won, we won. Woo-hoo-hoo, exactly. Woo-hoo! Yes, and you know, David, we're going to have you on. Can we have you on next week? Now you've got a choice between Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday. And I think I'm going to have Wednesday for guests if you want to be on with your pictures. I haven't seen them yet, but but you know, I have guests on, and if you, it sounds like you've got a lot to talk about. Yes, our friends and our family are watching over us, and it's going. Okay, I'm even going to ask about that. I'm going to ask about that. So, are we actually going to be within the next 3 months? Are we going to be seeing our friends and family up close and personal? Unity and wholeness achieved. I think we are. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Yes, yes, yes. When we get rid of the greedsters, yeah, I'm seeing that too. Yes. Dog, loyal friend, Sirius the dog star. We're going to see our friends from Sirius, probably from the Pleiades. Seriously. And Sirius is also where the cats and dogs come from, the Lyrans. So they're around the Sirius star. So, yes, I'm serious. Are you serious? Am I right about that? Let me double check because I'm really excited. I'm really excited right now. I'm really excited. Yay. Okay. Am I right about this? We're going to see some of our friends from Sirius and we're going to start to have a reunion going on. We're going to start okay. Yeah, we're going to start to come together. It's all going to start to come together. Oh, it's exciting. We absolutely not. I am not going to. I'm thinking I am absolutely not going to worry about a dang thing. Oh, these are great. Yeah, me too. I mean, I have Lyran back in my background. One of my daughters is Lyran. Full-blooded Lyran. Looks like she's a Lyran elder, in fact. She's all white. She's an all white cat person. And when she is in her cat form, she's all white. But of course, they have human forms, and some of them have cat forms. And it's very interesting. Um, okay, so David Castle, how about if we have you? If we plan on it being, I think I'm going to save Wednesdays for guests, special guests. And would you like to be on next Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern time? And I'll get it ready so that we have room and I can get the computer up so that I can try and show your. I'm gonna have to practice a little bit, but I'll find some way to actually bring up the pictures that you have. Okay, some way will will bring up the pictures so that we can actually take a look at the pictures. That's what I want to do. I want to have a little time to figure that out. So, okay, so we're going to have David Castle next Wednesday. Um, if you know of any guests that would love to come on this show, we would love to have them. And if one of those guests is you, you know how to get in touch with me. I'm Ocean Diana on Gmail. I'm Ocean Diana at PayPal too, if any of you have anything to contribute. By the way, I'm going to be having a garage sale soon online because I've cleaned out my storage, as you know, and I'm swamped with cool stuff. And it's so cool that I don't want to get rid of it, but I have to. And it's going to be part of my sacrifice this year is getting rid of stuff that is pretty cool. I have a lot of really cool clothes. I have a lot of clothes that are size large through 2X, okay, for women. So if you fit that, uh, let me know. I'm going to have a lot of, oh, Cowboy says hello. Come here, baby, and say hi. Your adoring fans are right here, waiting to hear from you. Oh, you have anything? You want to be a special guest? Do you want to be a special guest? No, not really. No. You're already a special guest, okay? Do I have to pay you extra because you had a speaking part in this show? Okay. My little boy, he's so sweet. Hello, Mr. Cowboy. He's purring like he usually does. Can you hear the purr? He loves you guys. I think he knows you're on. I think he knows you're there because he always wants to come over and say purr purr purr. Yes, you got anything to say to all your people that love you? A lot of people love you. Oh, he says, I don't know, Mommy. I'm kind of shy sometimes. Oh, what a sweet boy. Sweet boy. Purr, 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 purr. Yeah, those little trilling purrs and oh, isn't it just wonderful? Don't you love it? Mm, our little fur babies are so special to us. Oh, oh boy. Where would be the best place to send you some videos and pics? Oh, and I am Diana Singer on Facebook, and there's a picture of me. And I think I can't remember who the heck am I on MeWe. What did I put down? Did I put down D Ocean Swagger or did I put down? But if you look up Galactic Woo Crew, we're there. And it takes nothing to get in except answering a question to make sure you're not a bot and you're in, okay? And here's a little cowboy. He's probably getting ready to look out the window. And okay. So let's see. Mm, you have a bunch. Most look alike. Some orbs coming out and caught one Friday shooting a bunch of stuff out. Cool. Well, I'm going to look at them more and we'll talk about orbs and we'll talk about other stuff like that. And we'll just, that'll be a day when we talk about that kind of thing, okay? So that'll be fun. Oh, oh, you want some more love? Okay. We're gonna have to sing your song. I haven't finished it yet. I find your hair there and everywhere. I find your hair turning my black stuff to white. Your schedule is turning my day into night. I guess it's all right as long as I know you care. I find you everywhere. Just being silly. It's groovy, hey? Okay, it's all groovy. Wait until you see some of the clothes. They're groovy too. The clothes are really groovy. Groovy. Wait, that isn't a good example. I got Paisleys. Oh yeah, we got Paisley. We got Paisleys. We got groovy geometric. We got stuff that looks like it's from this. Some of this is 60s and 70s vintage clothing. And then we have other neat stuff that's going that I'm just gonna have to somehow part with. It's gonna be difficult, but I'll do it. Because really I have so much cool stuff. I've got to decide what the heck. It's just gonna be so hard to decide what the heck I'm gonna stick with and what's gotta go. But I know I'm gonna keep a lot of the Asian inspired stuff because I just found one of the coolest things. It is a sign Singta beer, and it has the different Chinese zodiac symbols on it and the years. Is really cool. I got to put that up because my year is actually on there. It's old enough that it actually lists my birth year. So I just got to put that up. Okay. So, okay, now Marilena wanted a reading. Marilena. Oh, Marilena, won't you come forward and ask your question? Do, 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 do. I'm happy. I'm happy. Mama D's happy. I got my closet put back up today. Yay. I can start to hang my clothing up again. It's going to be nice to have my closet back because I tell you, I was kind of worried about it. I just got stuff out of my storage and then my closet fell and I'm like, oh no. Now where am I going to put things, And I just got all these new, they're not new. They're actually old clothes, but they're vintage clothes and some of them haven't seen the light of day for over 20 years because I packed them away that long ago and just never took them out at the old place. So some of these clothes still have tags on them and stuff, and they're from another era. They're literally from some of them are literally turn of the century. Things are changing this week. I would not be surprised. Do you want to come in and tell us a little bit about that, Marlena? Marilena, you want me to? I'll put the link in if you want to come in. Let's see, guests. Whoops, invite a guest. Copied. Oh, you don't know what? Oh, you weren't told. Okay, but I'll put the link anyway in case somebody wants to come in and tell us something cool, and it doesn't matter. You're all pretty cool, so paste. Okay. There's the link. Okay. So you don't know what, but things are changing. Okay, so Marilena wants to know, is this for you or for all of us? Is this personal or for everybody, Marilena? Do you know? Okay, what's changing? I'm just going to ask it like that. Marilena got a message. Things are changing this week. And we've only just begun the week. So, what is changing? We want to know. We want to know. We want to know. We got to know. Okay. Oh, you don't know. So, whoa. Yes, that is a change card. Wow. Oh, the death and rebirth happens this week. Wow. I'm so excited. This week that it's saying the rites of passage this week, huh? Because this is asking what's going to happen, what changed this week. Ooh. Oh my gosh, something just flew out of the deck. Hang on, I got to get it. Oh my gosh, I think I see what it is. If it's what I think it is. Oh wow. Oh wow. Wow, wow, wow. I see it. Oh geez, this is gonna be okay. Let me move this. I have got to get through this stuff soon, or it's gonna drive me completely. Dolphin mana, and it can be about breathing. It's like control your breathing, but it's also about mana, and mana is illusion, a world of illusion, and it's a dreamtime guardian. The dolphin is a dreamtime guardian. Consult your dream time, is what this is saying. Do your breath work. Dolphin, and it's time to be playful. This is a time to be playful and watch your dreams. And for those of you who do use the dream time to manifest things, it's a great time. Ah, this is great. Yeah, Sirius is also where the dolphins are from. Yes. Okay, so we've got that much. What else do we have? Um, wait. uh, what else? What else? Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. I can't wait. What are the changes? Serious. Oh, and they're flying out of the deck. They're not even letting me. What are you guys doing here? You're so anxious to be seen that you can't even stay in the freaking deck until you yeah. Talking stick again. That's opinions, viewpoints, and options. Ooh, we're gonna hear some stuff. Okay, sounds like we're gonna hear some things. We're gonna hear about some unusual stuff. Okay. What about that? About the owl. Look at this. Well, well. One of the meanings of owl is, like I said, it often is a prelude to an experience, an encounter, uh, sometimes an abduction or an experience with ETs. So I think that is going to be on the rise. We're going to have more experiences. Wow. And an old system dies. And that may be our monetary system. Yes, owls are also wise. And they see through darkness. They can see through the darkness. And they occupy the same place. They're the feminine version of the eagle. The wow. And we're going to reclaim this divine feminine symbol, by the way, because I know that the dark ones have, the parasites have tried to claim the owl. We're going to take it back. It's not going to mean the nasty stuff anymore. It's going to mean what it should mean, okay? We're taking that back. Take back the owl, take back all the feminine symbols, all the symbols of feminine power. We're going to take them back. We're going to take back all the divine feminine. It's going to go from being evil to being just darkness and rest and peace. Because that's what the dark really represented in the yin and yang at one time. It was just the peaceful, It was time to sleep, time to rest, time to be soft and gentle, that sort of thing, time to nurture. That's what the feminine side was. And of course, we know the parasites hate the divine feminine, hate it with passion. So they took it all over and made it nasty. But that is no longer going to happen. We're taking it back. So, what other changes are going to happen? Something else? Unity. Here we go. Unity again. But sacrifice. Yeah. What do you want to bet? It looks like a system's going to crash. I'm thinking, okay, a system's crashing. We're going to see the start of the crash of the system. Okay. But we're also going to see unity start to come together, people starting to come together. Wow. In a different way. We're going to see things fall apart and things come together. Okay. Okay, and the deer says the story of the deer was about gentleness, and her story is about not letting anything stop her up the mountain to see Great Spirit. So the story is she was going up the mountain to see Great Spirit and a demon blocked her path. But instead of being afraid, she showed him love and gentleness and said, gee, it must be really hard work being a demon, and you can't be very happy. And because she would not show him the energy that he wanted, he shrank away to nothing. So it's saying, bring on the divine. This is also a very feminine card. It's a doe. Bring on the nurturing, bring on the divine female, bring on the divine feminine, bring on the love, bring on the gentleness. Be gentle with people who are waking up. Be gentle with them. A lot is being sacrificed. They're having to let go of a lot of illusions. Yes, it's a very feminine symbol. Yes, the first system, the domino effect starts this week. Yes. Yes. The turkey is giveaway. Giveaway bird. You know, there's something about this. Turkey. Giveaway. Things relative. Yeah. Something being given away. Something being sacrificed and something being willingly given away. Is this our financial? Is this okay? Are we talking which system is going down? The financials going down within. Okay, looks like the financial system is going to start to crash this week. Well, you heard it here. And if not this week, then very soon. Okay. It looks like if this is about this week. Okay, the turkey. I want to know more about that turkey. What are you going to tell me? Go within introspection and goals. Okay, the West Shield. That's a watery card. That's also, and then this is going to be more toward the fall. This is going to be towards, oh, it's saying Thanksgiving. This is going to last, this trend is probably going to last until Thanksgiving Day. Around the time of Thanksgiving is when this, so it's going to be like a long crash, culminating in probably around Thanksgiving is what it's looking like. Okay, because that's also Thanksgiving. And this being west, and west is autumn and introspection. Okay. So it's a going within time. So okay. It's using your pineal gland too. It is a representative of the pineal gland. So is there any other advice you have for us? Yes, a big victory. Once again, victory, unity achieved, victory, victory, victory. We're going to start to hear about the victory, I think. Is that what's going to happen? We're going to start to hear that there has been a victory. Okay, let me stop you. Okay, we're going to start to hear. Because I'm pretty excited about it, so I don't want to shake it. Yes, we're going to start to hear about the victory. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Keep your eyes open. Keep your ears open. Yes. Trust in the divine. It will happen. Yes. And skunk, interestingly enough, attracting people that are like you, repelling those who are not. And respect. It sounds like, is this it? We finally get some respect. Those of us who have been talking about this stuff for ages. Is that what it's talking about? We finally get some respect. Finally. Finally. An eighth of a teaspoon, B. Freeman. John talks about this too, but we had to stop talking about it because too many people were saying, don't do it, or we're talking about, but you can get boron in pill form on Amazon even, or at somewhere near you probably. But yeah, you can get boron pills that have trace. It's a trace element. You don't need much. They recommend like an eighth of a teaspoon in a gallon of water. So it's just a trace. But some people take more, some people say more. But you can get the different dosages in pill form, and we recommend that. Very small amount. Yeah. Okay. And the skunk is telling us we finally get some respect, and we're going to be really happy. Really happy. Victory, 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 victory. Victory's ours. We have won. It is emphasizing we'll know we've won. Please keep me informed of what you hear. It looks like we're going to be hearing about the winning. It's going to be becoming more and more obvious that we have won, and then we'll have to put the pieces back together. Yeah, getting fluoride out of your diet completely, absolutely. You will really want to be taking good care of your pineal gland. Get yourself some kind of water filter that filters out fluoride, or some kind of water that doesn't have it in the first place, but also watch out for waters that may have microplastic in them. Because, a lot of these waters are bottled in plastic bottles and can have microplastics in them. So you don't want that either. That isn't good for you either. Gosh, this is so good. This is so cool. It's going to be the best of times, the worst of times for some people, and best of times for the others. But you know what? They gotta wake up. That's all there is to it. And this will wake them up. Okay. Anybody who's gonna wake up. Hey, Anne. Hey, Anne. Yeah, Strangeland. Good to see ya. Good to see you, Anne. You missed most of it. We had some wonderful readings. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Victory, victory, victory. We've won. We've won. We're going to be hearing how we've won pretty soon. Activated charcoal, yes. Yes, you need a high quality water system. We've got to get our systems as pure as we can get them. So by all means, make sure that you do that. Take care of yourself in the next 3 months really, really well so that you are ready for all of the stuff that's going to happen. And at, we're going to have things to celebrate. We're going to have things to whoop and holler and dance around and be joyful about, even though it looks scary as all get out to some people. We'll know that what we're seeing is a change that we needed. I don't know who Steve Stockton and Cisco are right now. I can't think of who that is. So this is great. Yeah, or drink from an artesian spring. That'd be another way to go. But, get yourself pure water, get yourself pure food. And remember, they put some fluoride in food too. Absolutely do not use a fluoride toothpaste, ever. If you want to know what to use that actually will help your teeth, it's called BioRepair. You can get it off of Amazon. It comes from Italy, manufactured in Italy. And it's great stuff, and everybody that I put onto it loves it. It has hydroxyapatite and it actually will really help your teeth feel better. And if you have any achy teeth or anything like that, it will help that go away. Okay. So it will strengthen your teeth. It literally does strengthen your teeth. That's hydroxy. That's what hydroxyapatite do. I'm not saying this. This is not a cure for anything. This is not prescribing anything, but I am saying that hydroxyapatite is the way you want to go if you're brushing your teeth. Okay? You got a 4-liter bottle of water from a natural spring. Yay! Oh, 20.4-liter bottle. Ooh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, baking soda also is good for you. Try to get the kind that doesn't have anything extra in it. Get a good brand. Wow, an artesian spring. I remember when I grew up on artesian spring water. I grew up on it. When they changed that, it really, really, I started getting sick. I think that's really when I started first getting sick. BioRepair. Well, when you're ready to do that, let me know. and I'll help you find bio repair. But it's about $10 for a tube, but it lasts a long time. You only need the size of a pea. You don't need a long strip. That was for the commercials. You just need uh, the size of a pea on your brush, a little dot of it, and so it actually will last a long time. Yeah. Todd, you're really lucky to have that. Be free. Right. When we stop the fluoride toothpaste, your grandbabies stop getting cavities. I've tried to tell people this. Mm. Get the bio repair. And Palmer, of course, he does. He was trained to do that. Yes, that's true. Your dentist is trained to tell you that, but the truth is quite the reverse. The truth is quite different. I'm sorry to tell you. At a health food store, maybe. You might want to go online and see where else you might be able to get it. You know, you can type that in. They're doing what they're trained to do, but they don't know everything. They haven't been trained correctly. Now the message is out for everyone to know. I know, Marilena. Yay! Yay! Look for visits from our family. In your dreams, it looks like a lot of it's going to be in dream time, not physically, but you're going to have a lot of dream time. So pay attention to your dreams. Oh, you don't use credit cards. Mm-hmm. I use my debit card on Amazon. They will take a debit card. Yeah, Amazon carries bio repair because they have an international crowd pretty much on there. Yeah, amazing how good life can be when you're not being poisoned all the time, right? Um, okay, cash or money orders. Well, they take PayPal, and if you have a PayPal account, I think they take, doesn't Amazon take PayPal? Everybody takes PayPal almost. Pretty sure they do. And if you link it to your bank account and get it approved through your bank account, then you can use your PayPal online like a credit card. So, yes. Yes, maybe you can get, because see, I have my helper has a similar problem. They don't use credit cards ever. They have no credit cards and they don't use credit cards, and she cannot order things. She cannot figure out how to get things from Amazon, so I get it for her. So so she tells me what she needs and I just get it for her and then she pays me. So um yeah, if you got a friend who can do that, that would be nice. Your teeth will stop hurting almost immediately. Mine did. Yeah. And you can even get water pitchers now. Your best bet is reverse osmosis filter, which I wish I had one. I don't, but I do have a um, pitcher that cleans water very well and also um, makes it alkaline. Oh, oh, that's wonderful. I would love to have water that good. Yeah. Yeah, your shower too, because you can breathe in a lot of it too. Berkeley filters, I'm gonna have to look that up. I swear I've been wanting to save up for a water purifier that is an RO type because they're the best. Oh, yeah. I mean, when I lived in Akron, it smelled like a pool. Yeah, a dirty pool. Okay, but you need some fillings. Okay. Well, I can't do anything about, you needing some fillings. However, some people find some people find um, that isn't a problem. There isn't any conflict between you getting fillings and using this, unlike some substances that actually make your teeth slippery so the dental work won't stick right. This a biorepair won't do that, so you can use biorepair. What is it, cowboy? What you thinking? You got something to say? Come here. What? You got something to speak of? Okay. Yeah, there are videos. Yeah, there are. A Berkeley knockoff. Okay. Well, Anne, get in touch with us at the Woo Lounge. Or, I mean, not the Woo Lounge. Get us the Galactic Woo Crew over on MeWe. Get in touch with us. We want to help you. We can talk more freely there. Yeah. Probably involves activated charcoal and coconut hull. But for some reason, they have coconut hull in most of these. So I'm thinking it might be kind of fun making one. Yeah, it might. I will not have time. I will be going plowing through this stuff. Please join me for my clear out. There's probably going to be some things you're going to love. um, although I don't know what all I'm getting rid of yet. There's probably going to be some good stuff. Thank you, Denali. Oh, I'm so happy. Happy if you feel like a room without a roof. How about a verse of because I'm happy? Because I'm happy. If you feel like a room without a roof, because I'm happy. If you feel like happiness is the truth, happy. If you feel what happiness is to you, clap hands if you feel that's what you want to do. I'm going to play that. Because I'm happy, I'll drive my neighbors nuts. Because I'm happy, I don't care. I won't turn it up too loud. Because I'm happy, if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy, if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy, if you feel what happiness is to you. Clap hands if you feel that's what you want to do. We're going to have music Wednesday, I think. We're going to have music. Yes, we are. Somehow or another. Oh, yes. Here comes Mr. Bad and he's talking this and that. Give me all you got, don't even hold it back. But I hate to tell you, I'll be just fine. No, no disrespect to you, but you're wasting your time because I'm happy. I'm paraphrasing. If you feel like a room without a roof, because I'm happy. If you feel like happiness is the truth, because I'm happy. If you feel what happiness is to you, clap hands if you feel that's what you want to do. Yeah, there is no roof because we've done, but that's right. Our stock is going through the roof. Probably the stock market will take a crash, but our stock is going through the roof. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care what the world thinks of us. We don't care and we don't have to. uh, yeah, that's right. We're going to shatter that. We shattered that glass ceiling last week. Now we're going to shatter the next glass ceiling. We're going to shatter all the glass ceilings. Oh, all the glass coming down. Woo, get your umbrella out. You don't want to get hit. Yeah, we got to shatter the glass ceiling. That's definitely it. Shatter the glass ceiling. That's an interesting thought. Oh, you guys, it's been a long haul, hasn't it? It has been such a long, strange trip. Yep. And some of us have been here lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime trying to get this done, trying to do this. Delete your comments? Oh, you because you don't want them to show up. Okay, Denali, you got deleting abilities. Can you do that? Because I'm not on YouTube, I'm on StreamYard. Somebody with a wrench help her. I think she doesn't want everybody, yeah, to be able to see those comments. Dee, are you doing any more reading? Sure, sure I am. I'm pretty happy. Yeah, I'm doing some. Boy, it's funny how these comments jump around, and then you'll see a comment in between some that you've already read that, yeah. Okay, you guys figure out, please, what Anne needs and help her with that because from where I am, I can't do it right now. I'm on StreamYard and that's why I need my mods. Okay, I'll get the cards ready and we'll do some more readings, of course. I'm happy. I'm not tired. I'm not yawning. It's fine. We'll go for it. Yep, that really revived me. Wow. We're seeing the beginning of the end this week. Let me see if there's any way I can. Oh. Let me see. Let me find one, see if I can figure out how to delete it. Okay, let me see if I can delete this. Oh no. Star comment, put it in timeout, block user. Dang, I'm not gonna block you. Ah, dang. Thank you, Strangeland. Well, Strangeland says they figured out a way to delete them, so thank you, Strangeland. But she says she still see. Okay, you deleted her messages? Okay, because I can't delete them from here. Just block. Ah, okay. It might be, yeah, it might be that phones are different. Okay, it might be a little lag time too. They may they may disappear a little later. But we'll have to go back through when the live comments show up and when the chat shows up and delete them. Half the time the live chat doesn't even show up anyway. Okay. Thank you, dear wrenches. It is not really that easy to run a channel, and I don't know what I would do without you. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay. And if anybody wants that, please let us know, because we don't want anybody to, have problems. Brandy, hi, you almost missed everything. But we're still here and we're going to do some more readings. So Strangeland Todd wanted a reading. Okay, Strangeland, what did you want a reading about? Anything in particular or just general? Yeah, all kinds of people coming in. That's nice. I still got 46% battery. So I got a little battery left. Let me see if there's anything. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Hope I didn't screw something up. Uh okay. Whoops. We might have hit a little strange patch. Okay. Hide current comment. Okay. Oh, cool. Yeah. Great. Okay, general for Todd. Okay, this is for Todd. Strangeland Todd. And Todd is in a strange land, and I agree he is. So a general for Todd. General 2 card for Todd. Once again, the birth something is born, a new responsibility. And boy, that's interesting. That's coming up again. Poor Todd. Dragonfly. Woohoo! Time to remember who you are. Dragonfly is remember who you are. Remember that you are powerful. Remember that you're magical. And remember that you're divine. You have a new responsibility coming up. You have a responsibility. And it looks to me like you have a responsibility to remember who you are. Todd, I think you have had some lives as a medicine person. And I think it's just about time for you to step into that role. I think you need to take more seriously what you are. Because if this much stuff is happening around you, you are a natural medicine person and you need to start you need to start thinking in those terms. So remember who you are, Todd. You're not just some human walking around in a bland human movie. You're a special person. But I see you connected. Well, I see you connected with the fairy folk, actually, with something to do with nature and the fairy folk, and probably ETs as well. But I really more see you more connected with the mystical and fairy folk. You agree, cowboy? And I really think you need to focus more on that. Yes. Let me see. Is that what's going on? Let me check. Is that the correct message? Let me stop it first. Is that the correct message for Todd? Is he somehow connected and being, yes. And furthermore, they've been trying to contact you. Todd, look in your dream time. Look at the messages they're sending you. The fairy realm is trying to get in touch with you and has been trying to get your attention. And you have to open your mind to be able to understand what they're telling you. So step up to the plate and realize who you are and how special you are and what your role is now. Because all of us who are like that, it's our time to step forward and help the other ones that are just waking up and help each other. Yes, little cowboy was saying hi to Brandy. Saying hello. Here, let me show you little cowboy. Nope. He's playing with something on the floor. Yeah, he's playing with something. They're so cute. You can see my belly there. I got a belly. Anyway, yes, he was purring earlier. He's my sweet boy. Such a sweet boy. He's feeling pretty good too. He's been feeling pretty good lately. He's been pretty spunky. And I tell you, when he turns his little fluffy belly up, it's the best time of the day. And I just love to pet it, and I would pet it all day. I would pet his little floofy belly all day. But, and he actually likes his belly. You can pet his belly for a good long time before he gets tired of it. He's really good that way. Oh, I'm pretty sure the cat purrs are healing. As a matter of fact, science agrees on that. Science agrees. There is something about the frequency of kitty purrs that is very healing. So, and that is a scientific fact. So you can take it to the bank. Okay. You know what? I think you've got a lot. I think you've got some forest people around you too. I think you've got some fae. I think you got some of the Sasquatch forest people. Yeah. Nature wants to talk to you. Yeah. You could use a reading? Well, sure enough, dear. Okay, Circle K. Victory, victory is ours. Whoop, cards flying out again. Oh, Hey, Oka. Don't mind my floor. Like I said, I've been trying to go through my stuff from my storage unit, and honestly, the place is really a mess right now. And if I bend over, I'm going to knock everything down. So I'm trying to get the card with this device that's not really working very well right now. Oh, shoot. Hey, Oka. Why won't you come up easy? All right. We know that part of your story is the Heyoka card. I'm going to have to be very careful and pick that up. But let's see what else the cards have to say for you, Circle K. Heyoka means things are not as they seem, and you should maintain your sense of humor because there'll be things that you'll need to laugh at instead of take them seriously or personally. Smoking mirror reflections, things to reflect on, things that you need to reflect on that are a reflection. They say that are a reflection of you. Maybe a reflection like a funhouse mirror of you. Maybe you're seeing something that is a trait of yours, but it's really all crazy looking on the other person or something. A lot of times um, it's not clear. It's not very clear, and it's asking you to reflect on what's going on around you. And oh, that card flew out too. Are you also going to be hard to pick up? And you're face down, so now I can't even see what you are. Oh, God. I need to teach Cowboy to retrieve my cards for me. Somehow I need to teach. Oh, there he goes. He went right over to the card. Yeah, but can you pick it up for me? What do you mean you don't have opposable thumbs? Yeah, well, I guess I understand. He says, sorry, Mom, don't have opposable thumbs. Really hard to pick them up. I get you, Cowboy. He's a good cat, though. Did you see I said forget him to retrieve him, and he went right over there. Isn't that cute? Ah, Cowboy, you're wonderful. I love you. You're such a sweet little guy. You say you would if you could, huh? If you could do it, you would do it. That card's being a pain in the patootie. It's not coming up with this thing. I'm gonna have to go get it, and let's God hope that I don't do anything like I did last time and shatter my incense burner. So, ah, okay. Please let everything stay in one piece. I don't know why. Okay. Thank you. Okay, it worked. Humor and opposites, reflections. Things are not what they seem. There are things that you need to laugh about. Keep your sense of humor. And Porcupine says, whatever it looks like, you are protected in all directions. Porcupines don't have a whole lot of natural enemies. And Porcupine says you really need to have more fun. You need to allow yourself to have more fun. Okay? Because the Porcupine card, the story is about Porcupine playing with an old hollow log, and Bear comes along and gets all growly. What are you playing with a log for? You know, hippie, get a haircut and get a job. That kind of attitude. What are you doing just playing with an old log? And the Porcupine says, I'm having fun. Have you ever tried playing with a hollow log? And so the bear gives it a try, and he becomes less growly and actually um, becomes a much happier bear, and that's the upshot of the story. So the back of that story then is also not only are you protected, but take some time out to enjoy life so that you don't get grouchy, so that you don't be a grouchy bear. Instead, be a playful porcupine and realize that you're protected. Yeah, he needs sticky mittens. Yeah, Heyoka is laugh, and things are not quite what they seem. So be prepared to laugh. Laugh at things that you might find annoying. It's really not as serious as all that. And it can also sometimes mean you're going about things back assward. Okay. Or something is kind of back assward about it, and you need to just realize that. Mm. Drinking my mushroom hot chocolate, which is getting now mushroom cold chocolate. Mm. If you haven't tried the mushroom coffee and the mushroom hot chocolate, consider doing it. So good. Okay, Brandy. Sure. That's what we're doing tonight. It's bonus reading night. We have a holiday. Yeah, Strangeland, you are a seer, because obviously you see things, so you're a seer. And you sure aren't alone in this group. We're becoming a community of seers, actually. It looks like most of us are experiencers. Well, actually, most of us are experiencers. And I make no bones about it. I believe in all this stuff. I believe in all of it. It all exists. It's all connected. I will come right out and admit that and say, hey, and if you don't like it, you just wait and see. You're going to find out. This all exists. Oh, shroom coffee and shroom. You can get it off. They're functional mushrooms. You can get them off Amazon once again. I kind of got used to getting some of this stuff when we had lockdown and I couldn't get anywhere because I don't even drive, so I couldn't get anywhere. And the buses were running very, you could only get somewhere if you really had to. They were cut way back. So I had to get a whole bunch. I got kind of used to getting things from Amazon. So they're called functional mushrooms, and they're things like cordyceps, reishi, lion's mane, chaga, things like that. And they're really good for you. So, yeah, old souls quickly quickening. Well, thank you. Oh, I love shrooms. Shrooms are great. Shrooms are wonderful. Yeah, go out and play and have some fun. Okay, now let's see for Brandy. What does Brandy need to know? So I take this solstice to have some fun. Celebrate the solstice by having some fun. Okay, for Brandy now. For Brandy Robinson. Here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Let's see. Come on, cards. Are you going to get done? I'm waiting. No. Okay, is that it? Is that it? No. Okay, now. Okay. That was interesting. Power play, source connection and empowerment. This can mean moving or traveling. And it means a place where you feel empowered. It can be in your own home, a place in your own home where you feel empowered, or around your home, but A lot of times it means you're traveling to a place where you feel empowered, or sometimes you are even moving. Okay. Now, if we got, well, thank you. If you come up with a card, well, I'll pull another one just to see. But if you come up with another card like medicine wheel or something, then you're moving. Okay. There are some cards that come up that mean, oh yeah, you're moving. So if that comes up, but so far it just means you could be traveling. You could be fixing to travel somewhere. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Elk is a very strong animal, and it's about stamina. Odd that it comes up like this. Or does it mean that you travel somewhere where the elk are? But elks, I'm going to pull another card. Yep, you're moving on up. It looks like you get an advancement coming of some sort. Oh, you also. Who the heck are you, Brandy? Time to remember. You and Todd both. You're not just some little human having a little human boring existence. You're meant for other things, and you know that already. But now it's time for you to really know it, and it's time for you to step up to it. You get an advancement. You're one of the ones that's going to get an advancement, that's going to advance. You're one of the ones that's earned it. Okay. Elk. I need to know more about the elk. Boundaries. Okay. It's saying one of the things you need to do is there's must be somebody in your environment, or maybe somebodies, that are trying to cross your boundaries, that are trying to that are have been troubling you. It's something that's been troubling you, worrying you, following you, whatever it is, something that's been trying to drag you down for a long time. And Armadillo is saying, put the boundaries up, remember who you are, you're going to outlast this. Okay. Stamina. You have the stamina to outlast this. You may hear that something has gone out of your life. If so, it's something that needed to go. Okay. But it looks like you are getting an advancement too of some sort. You're getting, either you're moving up in work, either that, or you're some other honor comes to you, some other advance. A lot of us, what? Sometimes it's a birthday. Occasionally it's a birthday advance, or you're moving to a higher stage. What? Have you got something to tell Brandy? What do you got to say to Brandy? Meow, meow, and purr? Yeah, meow and purr. Well, I'm sure she appreciates that. Okay. Meow. Right. Yeah, you do. I can tell. You need to have very healthy boundaries. Okay. You need to keep that up. You need to remember who you are. You need to protect your health. And you need to tell them when they get too close or try to talk you into anything, to screw off, basically. I'm just going to put it plainly. It's just, no, I'm sorry. Get away from me. I mean, don't spend too much time with them. Use your boundaries. And you don't have to be mean, like, I was kind of being mean there, but you don't have to sound like that just to be, you know, don't hang with the wrong people. The right people are coming, okay? Like you're meeting some right here. These are your people here on this channel. You wouldn't be attracted to this channel otherwise, okay? People who are dead asleep, zombies are not attracted to this channel. So, uh, that's what you need to know. Meow, meow. He's saying meow. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Interesting. So it looks to me like this could be a health concern. Jabberwocky. Oh, walking jab. Yeah, walking Jabberwocky. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Silly kid. Exactly. Do not put up with this crap. Don't even give it a. It's like just, like you're exactly like that. You're a kid. You're knucking butts if you think I'm gonna, especially now. And the, the passport and all that stuff is gonna go away. None of that is gonna hold up. None of this BS is gonna hold up, okay? They're not gonna get by with this. And another song I'm going to be playing loud tomorrow when I wake up is Won't Get Fooled Again. Bless your little pea picking heart. Am I saying that right? Bless your little pea picking heart. Yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe Strange Land, maybe there is something there. Um, maybe there's something about Brandy that you have, maybe your far-flung family. Yeah. Well, that's the way it is sometimes, Brandy. I mean, Oh yeah, the frogs are singing. They are, and it's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, we have a bog nearby, and well, I hear birds. I hear so many birds. Like I said, I wanted to be outside. I'm going to try to be outside for the. I'm going to charge up my battery, my extra battery pack, and what? Oh, look at this! He's lying on his belly. He's asking for a belly rub, saying, "Mom, it's the time of night you're supposed to come and give me a belly rub. Look at that belly. Who can resist that little fluffy white belly there? Who can ever resist a fluffy belly like that?" Now he's going to chew on me a little bit. Now he's going to scratch his nose with my finger. There you go. He's figured all this out. Mommy'll scratch his nose for him. My little baby. Oh, cool. That sounds great. Yeah, we are family. Brandy hasn't been here very long as some of you, but it's pretty obvious that she's family. And it's pretty obvious that Circle K, it's pretty obvious you're family. This is one of the reasons that even though I don't have any physical family from my body around, but I don't feel so alone, is because of all of you. I know that you are family. You really are. And someday we're going to get to meet each other And someday we're going to have one great big party. Let's intend that. One day we're all going to get together somewhere cool and we're going to have one great big rollicking big freaking party, okay? Maybe we'll have it at our new eco village. I'm still intending that we have our eco village where we can live out our lives in peace and happiness and enjoying the heaven on earth that we're going to bring. Because remember, once this place changes, you may not want to leave so quick. You may not have to leave that quick because this place is going to be heaven on earth again. And this place is going to be a paradise. So if you're up for that, you just might want to hang around after that. And first, we're going to have to go through some stuff. Might take a few years where things even out, but I think it will be worthwhile. And of course, if you do happen to leave during that time, I have a feeling you will be able to come back and visit. So, but I think, when I see the possibilities of what can happen in the next density up, and what we can do, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be something you're not going to want to miss. It's going to be worth the trip, okay, that you took to get here and be here now. I'm really feeling that so strong. Irish goatskin drum. Oh, I had a goatskin drum. Todd Sears, The Islander. There's a video of you. I remember seeing you play some music. Yeah, Todd does play music too. I want an eco village, a nice eco village. Are you ready for this? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. What fun we're going to have because we do have some musicians and we have some people who are funny and we have some people who are we have some very entertaining people in this crowd. We're going to have a lot of fun one day. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. I am just going to keep it in my mind that one day we're going to be together and we're going to have a dang big party and it's going to be so much fun. And all of this crap that we went through, we'll be laughing about it. We'll be telling each other stories. We'll be going, hey, you remember when that happened? And, you remember the lockdown and all that stuff? And it's like, oh, yeah, God, was that ridiculous, right? Oh, yeah. And the way people acted back then, yeah, it was like they were all hypnotized. Well, they were all hypnotized. Oh, yeah, that's right. They were. Yeah, they were all hypnotized. Ah, it's a good thing that we're past that. You'll see. Right. I only wanna see you standing in the purple rain. CCR? Is that Creedence Clearwater Revival? That's what it was in my time. At the free beer and taco stand, banging on my drum. Float on by Modest Mouse. Ah, oh, I'll have to look at it. Remind me if I forget, because I'm running out of battery pretty fast here. We've got 30% left. I don't have very much time left to be on, but the battery's been lasting. Has anybody else noticed their phone battery lasting a little bit longer? Maybe something has vanished. My phone has been acting kind of wonky, but the battery seems to be lasting a little longer than it used to. Yeah. Yeah. Modest Mouse, float on. I'll try and remember that. If I had a piece of paper and a pen, and maybe I can do this. No, it isn't writing on this. See if it'll write on this. Yay. Modest mouse. Okay, I wrote it down. Now I have to go do it. Archons are getting removed. Archons are getting removed. Archons are going. Archons are going. Archons are going away. Oh, and then we get to play. Archons are going. Everybody, archons are going away. Archons are going away. Archons are going. Archons are going. Then we get to play. Yay! Yeah, I am. I do have a messenger. I do have I have Metal because the regular messenger didn't work on Facebook. On Facebook. Archons are getting removed. Yeah, we checked it. All of the dumbs are cleared out now. They're finally gone. There are still some under the ground, but the dumbs are cleared out now, they're saying. We finally got them out of the military bases. So the parasites are out of the guts, but lower down there's still some, but they're at least out of military areas. Right. We'll make a bubble that's just too high vibration and they won't even be able to see us. And that is the real fear, is because once we get to that higher vibration, we're going to disappear. They won't be able to see us. They won't be able to touch us. They won't be able to see us. The food source is going away. And they will have to find something else to do with their lives or starve, because they should never have gotten addicted to this in the first place. They're a bunch of addicts, and they're going to have to sober up. And it may be the hard way. So, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to sober up, pal. You cannot come here anymore. You cannot come here and get your free ha-has. That's going away. Oh, that's going to be so nice. When we don't have to worry about our food anymore, when we don't have to worry about crazy crap happening all the time. The transhumanists, that's going to look scary. I'm getting it. Well, let's ask about that. What do we need to know about the transhumanist thing that's going on? Because that's going to be coming. I'm just got a pain. That's going to be coming up a little more, because some people want that to start happening by the end of the year. So what's happening with that? Can we know for all of us? Oops, something tried to fall, but I didn't let it. What? Responsibility, birth again. Birth of something new. Ability to respond. Responsibility. Isn't that interesting? Okay, fine. I'm going to count that as part of the reading. The birth of something new. Protection, returning home. Returning home! Returning home! Oh. So far, nothing scary. Field of plenty. We don't have to worry about the transhumanists. Ah, rites of passage. Moving on, change. Great mystery. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. Would you just look at it? Would you just look at it? It's going to be fine. This is returning to the home, the family, the place of the heart. This is the birth of something new. This is ideas and needs manifested, the field of plenty. This is the causal plane where things dwell before they manifest. This is a big change. I told you what rites of passage is, and this is great mystery. The star people. All right. Wow. So we don't, the transhumanist movement, we don't have to worry about it. That's one thing for sure. We're not going to be hurt. I'm doing this for us, not for the world at large, but for us. This is a reading for us. World at large is something else. That's different. Get a mixed reading. I have a feeling this is for us as far as we're concerned. Okay. Once again, the mouse. That mouse keeps coming up, and I keep getting a mouse with a book. Reading, looking in a book, knowledge. Looking up close at the fine print, too, is another meaning of mouse. And looking at minutia, small things. The lone wolf, the wolf howling at the moon, returning home. Okay, this is something that probably occurs by the full moon, which is in just a few days. There's the porcupine. I explained what that is. Be playful. We're protected. We don't have to worry about this shit. Not at all. The snake is a couple of things. It's shedding the old to make way for the new, and falling right on top of the rites of passage card, shedding the old skin. We don't have to worry about that. We're going to be shedding all this old stuff and guarding the eggs for the future. And this is medicine and healing. Also, this can be medicine about medicine. So, whoa. Secrets. Okay. Great mystery has some secrets that it's not going to reveal to us just yet. We can't know everything just yet. There are some people that know, but not us yet. But we will know. Okay. We will find out some things about all of this and what it's actually going to come to. I got a feeling. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Return to innocence. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. When big things pop, little things stop. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, I would too, because yeah. Yeah, the people without their own beings without their own light trying to use ours, trying to become trying, but you can't. Um, yeah, they're gonna have to evolve or die off, I guess. 'Cause humans ain't gonna be, Oh, Led Zeppelin, Kashmir. All will be revealed. That's one of my songs I actually, when a DJ will allow me, I do that at karaoke. And I love that song. I sit with elders of a gentle race, world has seldom seen. They talk of days for which they sit and wait, when all will be revealed. Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Wow. We don't have to worry about any of this stuff at all. The link's in the center of it, the knower of the secrets. We're probably going to find out before anybody. But great mystery, the star people. They've got their plans too. I'm down to 15%. Oh, Children of the Sun, yeah, Billy Thorpe. I mean, people of the earth, can you hear me? Came a voice from the sky on the magical night. Yeah. There was a station that played smooth jazz, but every single full moon it would play Children of the Sun, just as the sun was setting. I remember that one. Oh, a Sandman did a video for that song? Really? Oh, geez, yeah. Well, you know what? You may get that at some point. Yeah. Oh yeah, Billy Tharp, yeah. That's a great song. Children of the sun, no more gravity, nothing holding us down. Floating endlessly as the ships leave the ground. Through the walls of time at the speed of light. Fly the crystal ships on their celestial flight. Oh, yeah. I'm getting goosebumps too. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to be playing that one. Let me see. How does it go? Watching as the ships came one by one, setting fire to the sky as they landed, carry to the world children of the sun, children of the sun. All at once came a sound from the inside. Then a beam made of light hit the ground. Everyone felt the sound of their heartbeat. Every man, every woman, every child. Funny how I can remember that. I don't remember the whole. I'm going to play that though. If I can find a karaoke version, we're going to do karaoke of that. Maybe we need a karaoke night. Yeah. Ah, this is great. Yeah, I'm getting goosebumps from that. That's going to be true one day. Yeah. Oh, Freddie Mercury. Yeah. I used to do Freddie Mercury too. I used to do the Freddie Mercury part of Under Pressure. And I had a friend who was gay who would do David Bowie's part. Kicking around, slip my brain across the floor. These are the days it never rains, but it pours. Be-da-ba-da-bop, be-da-ba-da-bop. People on streets, da-da-dee-da-da. People on streets. Not anymore. Yeah. We'll have karaoke every week in the Echo Village. Yeah, Bowie. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He told us not to blow it, 'cause he knows it's all worthwhile. He told me, let the children use it, let the children choose it, let all the children boogie. Okay, I'm down to 5%. I gotta go. And with that, I must leave for now. But don't forget, subscribe, share, get people to come. Uh, PayPal me if you have a couple extra dimes. If not, it's okay. I love you anyway. And thank you so much for coming. It's time for me to go. And remember, you are divine. Celebrate, celebrate, dance to the music. And we'll see you on Wednesday. They're quite aware what they're going through. Absolutely. Okay, you are divine. The truth is